What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome to another video. It's currently 11:06 p.m. on Monday the 28th of August. And yeah, we're going to get straight into the charts. Hopefully you've watched yesterday's video where I outlined my expectations for the week. Not much has happened today for me to necessarily make any changes to my expectations, but you can see this is Monday's trading. We're currently still in it. You can see we opened slightly lower than where we closed, traded up to that opening price, and then for the rest we've been moving lower. Now it's been a very consolidated day. It is a bank holiday here in the UK. I'm not sure if it's a bank holiday around the world or not, which may be affecting price action, but you can see not really much happening. We've just been floating at the bottom of that weekly volume imbalance. Again, if you haven't watched yesterday's video, that is what I'm referring to with this yellow box. If we drop down to the hourly, you can see back, forth, back, forth, back, forth action. Only now have we actually just taken out this swing low, which seems significant. So it's possible we might start to see a movement lower. Now, I was looking at the charts, and these relative equal lows down here, it is possible that price may want to dip down all the way into this breaker. If you watched yesterday's video, I stated I didn't want to see price trade past this 50% level. However, looking at it, it wouldn't surprise me if price did grab stops from below this low here. Now, again, it's a matter of waiting. There is fair value resting below here, and there's a breaker down here as well that hasn't actually been traded to yet. So there is potential for price to want to potentially sweep all the way down here. So I'm going to get rid of this. And if we jump up to the 4 hour, you can see this swing low, and you can see a slight, I don't even know if that's fair value gap. Probably not. The gap isn't on the 4 hour, but overall, I want to start seeing lower dollar for the first few days before hopefully seeing a midweek reversal. Now, if we have an aggressive trade lower, for example, if we aggressively start running towards this order block, in that case, again, I'd like to start looking for lower prices in general for the rest of the week. However, that's only assuming we start to see aggressive movement lower. I want to see it kind of tip attacker its way down and then turn around straight away and get out of that discount area of the breaker, because remember we got a low, a high, a lower low, and then we've broken higher. So this whole area did move from this swing high to this swing low. When price returns back into there, I want to be buying and looking for buyers. So which is why this is supportive of that, and why Tuesday I'd expect more lower pricing until we can buy. Maybe Wednesday or late Tuesday we can start to see a movement higher, and I'll run into this buy side liquidity resting up here and potentially this swing high here. But other than that, not much is going on. It's just a waiting game. And yeah, I guess we'll see if we can reach down into that south side liquidity. So let's go to GBP USD. And we'll look at the daily very quickly. You can see my charts are quite busy recently. This is delineating a weekly fair value gap, the orange box. And again, my bias pretty much stays the same, in that price can trade anywhere within this range. However, I'd like to see it, if it trades above the 50% level, I don't want to see it spend long up there. I want to see it turn around, respect it with the bodies, and start to push lower. So if we jump to the 4 hour, you can see, there's potential for price to want to start to trade higher, maybe take out Friday's high, which is here, and there is a fair value gap up here as well, and the rejection block. The rejection block is delineated in black. No, not rejection block, sorry, inversion fair value gap. It was delivered on the upside, that was a fair value gap, we then traded through on the downside, so this is now an inversion block. So when price comes up to it, I want to see it act as resistance. If it fails to act as resistance, then obviously I'll start looking for higher prices here, here, and here. But again, we'll have to see, like I said, we'll have to see how it trades to that block and how aggressively it does so. So again, it's just a waiting game, but other than that, just like I'm expecting lower dollar in terms of reaching down into this south side liquidity, I'm looking for higher pound in terms of reaching for this liquidity resting here and this imbalance resting here. So not much. Let's just go to euro very quickly. You can see euro traded above the 50% level after weekly volume, after weekly fair value gap. If you jump to the weekly, I'll show you that now. So you can see we turned around, and I think it's likely that euro is going to want to trade into this range here. Now remember, wicks are gaps too, so it wouldn't surprise me if euro wants to reach into this buy side liquidity from Friday, and potentially even Thursday's buy side liquidity as well. Let's drop down to the 1 hour, and you'll see there's some relative equal highs here, here, and here for from Thursday's price action. So it wouldn't surprise me if the strength which we're seeing in euro is going to push price up and take out these buy stops up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark out this as buy side liquidity, and I believe there's a potential for price to want to take that. Again, it depends how aggressively these highs get taken. Like if we start to see us rush through higher, in that case we can start to look at this as a breaker, and then again start targeting higher prices such as these highs here, here, and all the way up there. But it really depends on tomorrow. Let's get rid of this. So yeah, the markets, that again, today's been a pretty dead day. Not much going on at all. You can see on pound we moved lower during London, and then we traced back in, kind of consolidated, and only now again we've traced back into that weekly imbalance, and you can see we are continuing to consolidate. So it'll be nice to see if we can, expand higher into that weekly, volume imbalance, fill it, and see how price acts from then on. But yeah, not much to say, guys. Thank you for watching. I do have a trade execution video dropping tomorrow, and at the end of the week I'll have some back testing. But yeah, that's everything. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.